Would you make the deal with a devil? Would you make a deal with a demon or an angel? That's today's video. Let's get to it. I'm going to give you two ultimatums, two different things to say, right? I'm just asking, would you make a deal with the devil? Or would you make a deal with an angel? I mean, it's a pretty generalized question. Would you make a deal with the man, Lucifer? Or would you make a deal with the angel? Now this video, we're going to talk about the three different versions of the devil. Archimedes, Hades, and Lucifer. Now if you don't know who Archimedes is, well, Archimedes is the actual second generation of the devil. The make a deal with the devil thing was actually his idea. Now you're probably thinking, but Michael, why are you doing this? Because I can. Right? I'm working out and doing sit-ups. So I work out doing sit-ups. I do sit-ups, I do push-ups, I do it all. But anyway, right? The original idea, right? People used to go around in dark cloaks and sign messages for people that were dying, or they wish was dying, right? And they would sign Archimedes, or they would sign Hades, right? It wasn't until maybe 1,030 years later after the fact that Lucifer was brought into the main. Okay, now we got the main plot out of the way. Archimedes is a warrior, but also considered the death god. Okay. Now I'm going to give you the general question. Would you wish somebody to come back from the dead? And why? Now this might be a darker video than you might be thinking, but that's the point of the video. The point of the video is to break down the video. The point of the video is to break down the question. Right? Now, spooky. Okay? It's no different than the video I made a couple days ago. Talking about the horrors of families and cults that call themselves families. Did you get the picture on this one? Right? A musician said he made a deal with the devil, and that's the reason he can play music. Right? Anyway, back to the deal with the devil. Would you make a deal with the devil? Would you make a deal with the angel? People said they've seen angels that they made deal with angels. Right? But people said they've seen Jesus. The question I'm asking, right? And they've magically healed their body, right? The question is, would you make a deal with a deal worth your life, or would you make a deal so you could be something, right, that no one else would have guessed? No. They have to make the deal with the devil part of the video out of the way. Let's go to the second half of this video, the big part. That a big part, right? The other half of this video is also talking about making deals with devils, but we're going to talk about genies. Genies are considered devils. They're considered evil. They're also considered good. So, remember that.